Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another legendary tabletop live stream. So today we're going to be playing some more Cartographers. This is Map Pack 3, Undercity. So, Undercity Depths of Sebek. This map pack can be played with either Cartographers or Role Player Tale or Cartographers Heroes. So we're going to be playing Heroes. And changes to setup. Players collectively decide which side of the map sheet to use, Undercity 1 or Undercity 2. Use a scoring card from this map pack in place of the pattern type from the core game. So we've already done that. Before the game begins, this is only if playing with the advanced side U2. Each player draws a gate in an empty space directly above the ground line on their map sheet. So we're not going to be doing that. We're using side U1, so this already has a door here. So you have to start by the door, I think. So above and below, the Undercity map sheets have two sections, above ground and below ground, which are separated horizontally by the ground line. So that's this. And then it says these sections are connected by the gate, which is considered to be a filled space. Players may only draw shapes so that they are entirely above ground or below ground. When drawing a shape, a player must place it so that a continuous path of filled spaces can be traced from the new shape back to the gate. If a player cannot legally draw any of the available shapes, they instead draw a 1x1 square, fill it with any terrain type excluding mountains, but they must still be able to trace a continuous path back to the gate. So those are the rules. This is the map. Undercity. And yeah, we've got everything set up already. So we got the scoring cards out. Yo, what's going on? Wim the webmaster. Yeah, so this is Undercity. We're gonna use side U1. So there's already a door. And on the back side there's no door. And you pick where you want your door, which is kinda cool, I think. But yeah, we're gonna use side U1 first to start, and then we have some scoring cards here and the skill card. So for A, we have Caravanserai. Am I saying that right? Caravanserai. Caravansary. Choose a cluster of village spaces and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. Oh, interesting. I thought this was the one where you get a point for each empty space adjacent to the cluster of houses, but it's not. I'm glad I read that. And then for B, we have Canal Lake from the base game. Earn 1 reputation star for each water space adjacent to at least 1 farm space. Earn 1 reputation star for each farm space adjacent to at least 1 water space. Simple enough. Tree Tower. On C, earn 1 reputation star for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces or the edge of the map. Okay. And then for D, we have the special from this map pack, The Pit. So this is earn 8 reputation stars for each complete row or complete column of filled spaces below ground. So only below ground. But 8 points is huge. This is kind of like Borderlands, but you have, I guess, less space. Some skill cards. We've got Summon. So Summon costs 0. It says during the draw phase. If an ambush card is revealed, draw the shape with a +1 or -1 square to a minimum of 1. So if a monster's drawn, you can just subtract 1 from the size of the monster here for free. Costs 0. Pretty cool. We also have Cure Wounds. During the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space. Fill it with an available terrain type. So that does cost a coin. And then we have Intimidate. This also costs 1 coin. It says during the draw phase, destroy any non-mountain space on your map sheet. Okay. So those are the cards. That's what we got. If you're ready, this is probably going to take me a little bit longer because I did get some stamps. We're going to be using stamps this time, so we can't really make mistakes. Got all the colors here. Are you going to be playing along? Wim, the webmaster, are you playing along? Let me know if you are, and if you are, when you're ready, because we'll start flipping cards. You're gathering all the cards? Okay, yeah, no worries. I can leave them up. Do you have the skill cards as well? For sure playing along, okay. We'll wait. But we got, yeah, we got these stamps we're going to be using, so we no longer need to draw shapes, which is great. It's going to look so much better. You have everything. Nice. Okay. Summon, Cure Wounds, and Intimidate are the 3 skill cards. On A, we have Caravansary. I don't even know how to say that. Caravansary. Caravansary? Caravansary. Yeah, so you choose a cluster of village spaces and earn a reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. And then Canal Lake, a point for each farm and water adjacent to each other. So in the example there, they show 3 points because there's a farm next to a water. That water's also next to a farm, of course, and then they have a water next to a farm. So it's 3 points because you'll get 2 points for the farm, being that it's adjacent to 2 waters. And 2 point, wait, No, 1 point for the farm. I said that wrong. 1 point for the farm because it's next to 2 waters. And then 2 points for each water, so 3 points. Could be a little confusing if you're slow like me. Tree Tower. This one, there's another one like this, but it's surrounded by all forest spaces, and I think you only get a point too. But these can be surrounded by anything, so any filled space or the edge of the map gives you a point for forest. We're starting dead center though, so it could be rough for that one. And then one of my favorites from this expansion, the pit. For each complete row or column, you're gonna get 8 points. It's big. It's important to try and fill that line underneath, you know, underground. And I noticed, like, on this side of the map. Okay, you're ready. On this side of the map, there is 3 spaces or 3 rows above ground, and on the back side there's only 2, right? Yeah, so 2 rows above ground. So this would be the easier map for this. But yeah, if you're ready, we're gonna start flipping cards here. So let's get it going. All right, first card. Boom, just a free Cartographers Gates. No time. You can draw trees, village, farm, water, monster. Whoops. Cartographers Gates. Alright, where do I want to put this? Well, we have to put it adjacent, right? So we might as well go underneath. What are we going to do, though? Do houses? Boom! Yeah. Yeah, you can start underground. I don't see why not, right? Don't tell me you can't, because I just stamped it. You can only draw below or above ground, is the thing. Like, you can't split the shape between the two things. So, it says the Undercity map sheets have 2 sections, above ground and below ground, which are separated horizontally by the ground line. These sections are connected by the gate, which is considered to be a filled space. Players may only draw shapes so that they are entirely above ground or below ground. And then, when drawing a shape, a player must place it so that a continuous path of filled spaces can be traced from the new shape back to the gate. Everything needs to be connected to the gate, yes. That is the trick for this one. Alright, so we drew houses there. And I'm ready. We're ready. We're gonna flip if you're ready. Let's go. Actually, we'll give you a minute. Okay, next card. Woodland Crossroads. This is gonna put us on 2 out of 8. It's forest or houses. Oh, see what I'm saying? I feel like that was a good choice to go like that. So we're gonna go houses again, dude. Caravansary. We got lucky, man. We got lucky there. It is certainly hard with the stamps to, you really have to press down. Listen to me complaining about the stamps, dude. How about that? Okay, 2 out of 8. If you got that one, we are mirrored now. What does that mean? Oh, you have the same shit going on, bro? Don't be copying my shit, bro. Alright, let's flip another card. We have Wildwood Garden. Wildwood Garden. So you could draw trees or farms. This is sketch. I mean, I got an idea, but I feel like it has to be farms here. I don't know though. Yeah, we do farms. Okay, am I gonna have to dip every time I stamp? I am gonna have to dip every time I stamp. Sorry, I was not zoomed in there, but that is our shape. We stamped her down. These stamps are dope, dude. I don't have to draw nothing. I don't have to fill nothing in. You just press it on the ink pad and just stamp it in there. You love to see it. Alright, 4 of 8, yo. Halfway through the season. This could be sketch. I feel like not drawing makes this go so much faster. Does anyone agree? But coloring is the most fun part of this game. Wait till you see how good mine looks afterwards, though. Dude, these stamps are good. I just can't believe they didn't come with ink. Like, I had to order the ink separate. Okay, flipping another card. Timber Grove. Okay, could have been a big mistake last time to not go trees, but we have trees again with Timber Grove. Okay, 2 options. So a coin option and a non-coin option. We take trees here. We also get a coin though. Let me show you what I mean here. So we take trees, we go like this. 1. I am gonna have to dip my stamp each time, so just bear with me. Definitely faster than coloring, and it looks so much better in my opinion. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to switch the fucking scene. But there you go, there's the trees. We get a coin for that, so we'll fill in the coin. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Look at that, dude. I could never draw that neat. Okay. That's gonna put us 5 out of 8. Hopefully you are ready. Whim. We're going to flip a card. Next card, Settlement. This puts us on 6. 2, 4, 6 out of 8. Settlement. Oh, this could be a massive house. How does the right shape go with the connected to the gate rule? You would have to connect it to the gate. So if you have like let's say you for example, I know that one's weird, but like yeah, no, I know. So like for that shape that you were talking about, this one, so had you done this other shape on your map here, let's say you do here and here, this, you can't draw this because it's not connected to the gate. You'd have to draw it in such a way that it connects both. So you'd have to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the farm connects them. You just need to be able to draw a continuous path back to your gate. That's why I didn't choose that shape. It's tough, dude. It's tough with some of the broken shapes like that. You'll see, like, it's very limiting. Being that you can't just draw wherever you want. That's kind of the idea with this one. But hopefully that answers your question. So we have settlement is next. We could get another coin, but like, we really want to make this just like a massive house cluster, don't we? Yes, we do. Hopefully that was right. Looks right to me. So we started out with a single house, then we did a big T, then we did 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 like that. So we're good to go here, dude. This puts us on 2 4 6. So we flip a new card. Yes, there is a monster and hero in there too. I did not forget this time, I promise. I did it before I started streaming. I shuffled up. I wanted to make sure I was ready. Oh, flip, flip. Okay, Lagoon is the next card. 2 4 6 7 out of 8. So we've got a coin option. I think we go double coin here. We get a couple points for it. Let's do water. I'm curious, like, how long these ink pads will last, like me just leaving them out like this. I couldn't imagine them lasting very long. Like, don't they dry out if you leave them open and stuff? Oh my god, I forgot to zoom in again, but we did a water shape here and here. Completely, everything's connected. You can draw a line back to the gate. We did a coin here, and we surrounded a mountain, so we got 2 coins. That puts us on 3. We are at 7 out of 8, so we'll flip another card here. This could potentially be the final card. The weird thing about this one, Wim, is if we were to get a monster, it doesn't just go in the corner. Like, it actually has to connect back to the gate as well. So, oh, a very interesting Stone Spine Mountains card. So for no time, you get to draw an extra mountain on your paper. And if you surround it, you get a coin, per usual. And yeah, nothing really too interesting with scoring cards on mountains. So I think we're just going to... And yes, we do have a stamp for the mountain. So this is going to be dope. Ready? Where do I want to put this, though? I think we just go here. Yo, you love to see it. I still feel like I should color in the coin yellow. about to flip. That's gonna wrap it up. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, dude. Frontier Dwelling will be our last card. Certainly an interesting card because Caravansary, I don't know how to say it. Let's get this thing just spread out, man. Right? I mean, it doesn't really go the way we want it to, but let's do houses here. Okay, I can roughly get 2 stamps in. Thoughts on that? You love to see it, dude. That's gonna wrap it up. That is spring. Yo, are you good? We're about to score A and B, so that is gonna be the end of summer. Spring, sorry. Wait, we start in spring, yeah? Spring's 8. You're good. Okay, we're gonna score A. We have Caravansary. Choose a cluster of village spaces. You get 17 here. We'll choose a cluster of village spaces and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For A, we have 3 coins. We'll score B. Canal Lake, earn 1 reputation star for each water space adjacent to at least 1 farm space. Is it just me? Oh, there we go. Focus. And same thing for water next to farm. So we just get 2 here, unfortunately. No monsters, so we do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so we lose by 1. You got 17 there, huh? We'll add a new monster, new hero. And we're gonna shuffle the deck. Oh, that's kind of whacked at the... My folder is on camera. I'm using it as like a green screen. I didn't see that before I started. I'll have to move that camera back a little bit or something. Because I drew a square around where the card should lay for it to be in the little green screen zoom area. Okay, we're going on to summer. So we're going to be scoring B and C, and summer is 7 times. So we are using the heroes scoring cards, or season cards. And yeah, we'll start off. I'm ready. You ready? Let's flip. We have Freyla the True. Alright, so again, with the heroes, you can't just put them wherever you want. They also do have to be connected. And yes, we have a hero stamp, so this is gonna look so good. Yo, look at that sword, dude. The monsters are placed the same way, bro. So like, let's say the monster wants you to start in this corner. If you can't draw a line back to your gate, you can't draw it. And we're gonna do our attack pattern this direction. So that is the only thing I have to draw there, is those little stars. So I lied, I do have to draw a little bit. But that is the attack pattern. So we attack the mountain and the 2 spaces next to it. So we just did it backwards is all. Okay, that was it. That was our first card for summer. So we're gonna flip another one. You'll see, I'll show you what I mean. Oh! Sounds like I stacked the deck, but we have the Naga Shock, dude. This one's bad. You have to destroy water spaces on your thing. So we have our first monster card, the Naga Shock. So we're going to start in the upper left corner of our map. So that's here. And theoretically, like, it can't be drawn here. So we're going to go in the direction until we can draw it. And it looks like it's going to go right here. So we can't draw. I'm just checking. So looking at my paper, if we were to go like this, we're looking at that first square. I know this is 2 shapes, but we would go like this. And this would connect back to the gate. So it would actually go here, here, here. But see, then this doesn't connect to the gate, so it can't be drawn there, right? Every shape has to be able to be drawn back to the gate. But then one is line of sight. Yeah, is that what that means? LOS. So yeah, you're right. So we keep going, so we draw it here, right? So it has to trace back to the mountain, basically. I think this is right. So we're going, before I stamp it, I should probably make sure. We're going clockwise. Lou's missing an E. Oh, I was thinking like World of Warcraft shit. This goes here. Yo, look how good my monsters look. We don't write the... Well, this one doesn't have a letter. But see how you can draw a line directly to like the whole thing? That's why that goes there. And then it also says, after drawing the Naga Shock, destroy 2 water spaces. So that's pretty unfortunate, to be honest. So we have to destroy this one. Coloring through my beautifully stamped shit, bro. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Okay, did you do that? Did you destroy some water spaces? Maybe you didn't have any water spaces. Okay, good to go. Let's flip. Oh, right after the Naga Shock, we get to replace our water spaces. Quite interesting that comes up right after that. I am curious here. Let's do water. Let's do the bigger shape this time. The only thing with the stamps is you cannot make a mistake, right? Or if you make a mistake, you can't fix it. Not that I made a mistake, but I'm just saying. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. We did there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Okie dokie. Flippy flippy. Hort Gully. Alright, this is a special hero from Stone Spine Mountains pack. If you draw Hort Gully adjacent to a mountain, you get a coin. And we are most definitely doing that. I just don't know where. Because we want to destroy some of that Nagashock, right? Let's do Hort Gully right here. Right up by the Nagashock. So, Hort Gully, if drawn adjacent to a mountain space, gain 1 coin. So we are going to do it. I'm just trying to figure out how. So he'll attack adjacent to him. Man, Nagashock hurts. I think this is best. We put him there. We attack like this. We gain 1 coin for drawing him adjacent to a mountain. We got rid of one of the monsters there, but not. We're still like minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap. The Nagashock hurts. 2 heroes, 1 monster so far. We're at 1 out of 7. Oh my god, and yet another Stone Spine Mountain. This is interesting. I have an idea. We go there and we don't get a coin yet, but if we fill in 1 space there, we get a coin. So we drew our mountain right here. 2 Stone Spine Mountains so far is pretty good. I like it. No shot, bro. We're still on 1 out of 7, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. This is Treefolk Torment. When all of the spaces of the Treefolk are surrounded or destroyed, draw 2 1x1 forest shapes in any unfilled spaces. Now, try not to forget that. We start bottom right. We cannot draw it here because it will not connect. What does the line at the top close of the mountain against what does the line at the top close off the mountain against the line? No. I'm pretty sure I understand your question. You're saying like on a Saturday? What, have I never streamed on a Saturday before, Cheer Game? Are you asking if the line blocks like fills a space? No. It doesn't. The mountain at the left of the gate? Yes. So this house would be fully surrounded if that's your question. But like if you don't have a house here, this doesn't, like you need to fill these 1, 2, 3 spaces to get that coin, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, no worries. It's not a filled, it's not a like a direct line. It's just a line to say like I'm either drawing this shape above ground or below ground. You can't split your shapes between that line is really all it's saying. I've never streamed on a, since you're here you don't think I have. I'm usually, what do I usually, I usually just play World of Warcraft on Saturdays mostly. Yeah, we'll start in the bottom right, and we're actually going counterclockwise, so we go up our paper until we can hit something, right? Unfortunately, this Treefolk Torment is going to, well, it sort of helps us for the pit, but it goes right here. And it goes like this. Cheer Game, what do you think about my stamps, dude? We finally got some ink. And we don't have to draw anymore. I've noticed it goes a lot faster when I don't have to draw. So that is where Treefolk Torment goes to connect back to our gate. Legally. Hopefully you're good. We're gonna flip another card yet. Yes, I really do need all these board games. Let's flip a card. And I could have used some in there. I'm not sure why I didn't. But next card's going to be Pesture. And yeah, if I'm honest, dude, I don't think we take a coin here. We're on 2 out of 7. We don't take a coin, we do this. We do bigger shape here. So we take the bigger shape. We do get a coin still for surrounding this mountain that we drew. So 1 coin there. Two out of 7. Let's flip. We're scoring B and C. Oh my god, 3 out of 7. This may or may not be the most cards I've ever gotten in one little run here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we take the smaller shape here. I think we go big shapes all day. Big shapes all day, sorry. That last one was a little off, but I keep forgetting to switch the scene. So we did it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other thing that's really messing me up as I'm drawing is I usually draw like around this shape first and then fill in. And without that, I feel so dumb. Like I can't draw or like I can't fill it in. I'll forget where I'm going. So we're on 3 out of 7. Let's flip another one yet. Oh, this puts us on 5 out of 7. This is Mangrove Swamp. We've got some options here. We're gonna do trees. You're not doing well. That's okay. Me neither. We're gonna do trees. And we're gonna just squeeze these trees in right here as they surround each other. Now that's going to give us 1 coin for surrounding our own mountain. Intimidate. Should we use... I think at the end of this season we should use, yo, Board Games, James is rating with a party of 7. What's going on, man? How you doing today? We're playing some cartographers. We got some new stamps. We're trying them out. It's way better than, like, my normal drawing. How was your stream? What did you play? I just came up with a solid plan too. A bunch of in-studio games. Nice, nice. You like the stamps? Yeah, the stamps are nice, dude. You know what? They didn't come with ink though, so I had to get these ink pads. And I'm kind of worried about like leaving these out. Like I don't know how long they'll like till the studios. IV Studios, okay. IV Studios. I don't know if I've heard of it. You have to name a game or two. What are we at? 5, 2, 4, 5 out of 7? We're about to flip yet another card, dude. If this doesn't end the season, okay, it does. Woodlands Crossroads is the final card. So you can draw trees or houses in a T shape, and it's 2 time. Oh man, we are gonna have to spend a coin here and do cure wounds. And we fill it with an available terrain type, which will connect what I'm attempting to connect. No, it won't. Damn, where should I put this? Oh, Tend is the name of one of the games. Okay, my bad. Pillars of Fate. Scales of Fate. Time to Panic. Graft and Moon Rollers. I don't think I've ever heard of any of those. Were they good? What'd you think? Were you playing solo or because I saw last time you were streaming you had 2-player game going on. That looked pretty cool. Putting bananas in boats and shit. Where do I want to put this, man? Yo, we are gonna have to do this. We're gonna do houses, okay? Hear me out. We're gonna go like this. Okay, that's the shape. We're also gonna spend a coin to do Cure Wounds. During the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space and fill it with an available terrain. So 2x1, and it has to be adjacent to a monster. Oh, thank you for doing the shout out. It's your game. You're the man. Everybody should go watch Board Games James. Would love to see other board game streamers out there, am I right? Yeah, no worries. Okay, that is gonna wrap up summer. So we're on 246. That was exactly 7 time. A lot of cards though. We are gonna score B and C. We'll do B first. We didn't do so hot. We're just gonna get a point. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 7 for B. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. We have minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 5 for monsters. And then we score C. You got 12. I don't think I did too well either. Tree tower. 1 reputation star for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides or by filled spaces or the edge of the map. This is surrounded. This is surrounded. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 4 points. So we get 11 total. So we've been behind you by 1. Maybe I will do a BGA stream today, because I'm bored. I'll 1v1 you in a BGA stream. You gotta pick the game though. Alright, so we pull the monsters out, we pull the heroes out. Treefolk Torment. Don't forget when you surround all sides of the Treefolk Torment, you get to draw 2 1x1 tree spaces in any unfilled spaces on your map. You're gonna have a big one, the pit. I'm gonna win it big on the pit. Yeah, dude, you could do that now, absolutely. If your final thing. Don't forget, and that could affect your score. So instead of 12. Okay, go ahead and draw 2 1x1s and then change your score. Fix it now before we get further. These are coming out though, so Hort Gully comes out, Nagashock comes out, Freyla the True comes out, and the Treefolk Torment. So adjust your score for when you surrounded the Treefolk Torment. You were supposed to draw 2 1x1 trees, and that could affect your score for C because you could have had those tree spaces surrounded. So don't forget to add that on, and I'll wait. While I add a new monster, new hero, and shuffle. I have a quick question. Can you guys hear music or not? You got 16. Good job. Good job. So you were able to pick up 4 points from that? That's awesome. Glad I said something. That one, there's a couple of monsters, ones that have like some weird scoring condition, or filling condition, like when you fill them in you get to do shit. So yeah, I wanted to just remind you of that. So we're gonna score C and D next, so this will be fall, and this is also 7 times. So that completed 2 mountains, and both forests filled 2 1x1 spaces. Okay, so that makes you get 2 coins. Very good, man. I like to see it. You love to see it. Get some more points. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely beating us at the moment. If you got 17 and 16, we got 16 and 11 so far. We're going to score C and D next, so fall is also 7 time, and we'll flip that first explore card and see what we get. Okay, we have Hazan the Mighty, so this is a monster hero. I am hardcore struggling with this green screen, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Alright, what we're going to do with this is finally destroy that Treefolk Torment and get our 1x1s done. So we will take Hazan the Mighty, and we're going to draw this on our paper. Right there. Now his attack pattern, he attacks this direction. Destroys there. And then attacks here and here as well. And then his other attack over here is off the map. But we just surrounded the Treefolk Torment, so we get 2 1x1 tree spaces. So we take this. Yes, very good. You love to see it. You have 1 line for the pit. I only have 2. Oh, 3. Very close to like 4, 5, 6 though. Let's flip another one. The pit is my favorite one from this expansion pack. Oh, we get another Kethra's Gates. So this is 1x1 any monster, or sorry, any shape. Trees, houses, farms, waters. Where do I want to put this, man? I want to ensure I get points from the pit here. It just doesn't seem likely. So I'm trying to think, like, what shapes? We don't even score that anymore. We don't score what I'm looking at. Let's go water here. Let's put water right here for 8 points. I mean, we're scoring C and D. Should we just do trees? I think it should be trees, right? We don't score water anymore. What was I thinking? It is gonna kind of ruin houses, but we do trees there. That gives us 8. So no points or no time so far. 1 hero and Kethra's Gates. Now we get settlement. I want to do big settlement here. So we do a small shape. We take the coin for that. And it's 16 points from the pit, so that should have been worth. Next we have Frontier Dwelling. Oh my gosh. I think we go farm here. Oh no, we don't score that anymore. We gotta do houses. But see, it won't connect to our thing. I don't see this getting us any points. And none of the skill cards will really help us here. Let's do houses here. Three out of 7. Uh-oh. The big slime, baby. Now this is another one of those trigger ones with when all spaces of the slime are surrounded or destroyed, draw 2 1x1 monster shapes in any unfilled spaces on your map. So that could definitely help you with the pit if you are able to surround it. So we do start in that bottom left corner and work our way up. And had I left that corner alone, it would have worked out just fine. But we are about to get screwed here by monsters, I think. Because it's going to go on the upper portion of our map, unfortunately. Oh! Dude, I have a major rules question. There's no cartographer champs in the chat, is there? If we were to use the skill card summon and subtract a space, it would technically fit right here. But does that happen after or before placement? Is my question. We're gonna use it regardless. I mean, we'll write summon. Or maybe we shouldn't. Are you sure? I feel like I input one of my scores on BGG and they yelled at me for that. But like, let's just make it legal so you can do it too if you want. I can do that? Okay, I'll do that. So 2 of the slimes immediately get destroyed. So we used summon, we can't use anymore, but we destroy these 2. And then there's 1 space left. He says we can do it, so we're doing it. And if you're good, I'm good. Did you use summon there? Did it help? The card doesn't say destroy a monster space after drawing. I have an attack pattern in that spot. So Freyla's attack pattern was here. It was probably hard to see, but we did Freyla early on in the game, and we put 2 attack spaces here, so when the monster lands there, it gets attacked immediately. Yeah, it's probably hard to see. But this little sword here is Freyla, and she attacks this, this, and this. And, so, like, for example, these 3 stars, if a monster lands on one of these... Well, it doesn't say to destroy it, it just says to draw the shape with 1 bigger or 1 smaller square. So... Yo, we can't reverse it now, bro. You told me I could do it. You have the skill card, yes? I mean, that's how I read it. If an ambush card has to be revealed, right? That's rule number 1. You draw it with 1 less or 1 bigger square. I did it okay? Okay. All right. Let's flip. We're at 3 out of 7. And immediately the Immortal Knight comes out. This is absurd. We are going to get some big pit points, if you know what I'm saying. The lag of the stream makes talking hard. Yeah, I apologize, dude. I know there's a big delay and everything, so I'll try my best to keep it moving. I know I'm probably going super slow for you, but for me, it seems on point. This is huge for us, I feel. We're most definitely putting Hazan the Mighty right here. Yeah, I'm sorry about the lag, dude. There is definitely a delay on this stream, but we're gonna put Hazan right here. And then, like, his attack pattern doesn't matter at all, but, like, we're still gonna draw it. So we'll destroy this slime. Now, don't forget about the slime, okay? So when you surround or destroy all the spaces of the slime, you draw 2 1-by-1 monsters. So I feel like we should take the opportunity to put these 2 monsters and get 8 points here. Well, 6, because they're still -2. Actually, we could do it in getting -1, right? You need one more space for the slimes? What happened? You could have used Hazan the Mighty there. Oh, sorry. Immortal Knight. I don't know why I'm calling him the wrong name. Alright, we got 3. Come on, let's flip. This is gonna be 4. So we have Lagoon. Nice tight shape, dude. Yo, this is turning out to be absolutely ridiculous. We take the big shape here. You did use him, but you can't hit all the spaces. Oh, I see. You got one more space. Well, hopefully Lagoon helps. Dude, we are taking Lagoon. I think we take the big shape here. Big shape gets us massive points. And then there's one more shape that will fit where I'm talking about. So it's like this. Now we could do that and get 2 coins, or we fill in these 2 and get 8 more points. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? So we get a coin for surrounding this mountain. That puts us on 4 out of 8. Okay. Now, there is one little spot I could fill in here if the right card comes up, but we are on 4 out of 8. Let's flip another card. That puts us on, or sorry, I keep saying out of 8. It's out of 7. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be 6 out of 7. Appreciate the ban. Woodland Crossroads, so trees and houses. Now, unfortunately, we can't use like we take houses. We actually have to draw this upstairs. Am I not pushing down hard enough? Like, you see this house is like half done. A little better. 6 out of 7. One more card potentially. Wiggle it a bit. I am trying that. This is going to be 8. So Hillside Terrace. Final card, Hillside Terrace. Just doesn't help us, but we are going to use Cure Wounds again. Oh, we can't use Cure Wounds because we used Summon. Fuck. That's okay. The worst card for you? Yeah, it doesn't really help us either. We'll take away like one monster here. We're gonna have to put it up here, unfortunately. It gives us a coin and gets rid of a -1. But you can already see how this is going. Like, with the heroes and the monsters, like the map sheet is so full. But that is 8 out of 7. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to score C and D. Now, we have racked up some points here. I'm not gonna lie. We'll score C first. Tree tower. Earn 1 reputation star for each forest space surrounded on all 4 sides by filled spaces or the edge of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. Monsters hurts. -1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we scored D. D is huge. Let me know if I'm missing anything, but D is earn 8 reputation stars for each complete row or complete column of filled spaces below ground only. Alright, so this line depicts below ground, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times 8 is 88. I mean, just fucking huge points, dude. He said good game. 88. That is one of my favorite ones. Alright, so we'll do 98 plus 7. Minus 4 from monsters. $101 that season. 101 is a good game. 6 pit lines isn't bad though. Yo, you have time to fill it in, is what I'm saying. There is another season. 67 isn't bad at all. What are you talking about? Dude, the pit, we kind of banked on the pit being our whole game plan. Winter's only 6th time, but you still score Caravansary and the pit one more time, so you know you're getting minimum 67. So we'll take the night out. Slime comes out. Don't forget about slime. Did you surround slime? I don't want you to forget about like something that could definitely help you. You draw 2 1x1 monsters if you surround that guy. Again, that could be something that affects your score. Big. It could be like plus 16. Slime was slimed, you're good. And we'll take those out, so then we add a new monster, new hero. Shuffle the deck. I will get that same score again. Yeah, the pit is so good, dude. Especially when it's on D. And like I actually just shuffled the cards and that's the way they came up. Even if the pit was on A, like it would be hard to get the first round of points on the pit. You might get 8, you might get 16, but you're not getting 88 twice, which is crazy. And I still have time to fill these in is the crazy thing. So let's start flipping. Oh, this could be helpful. This could be huge. So we get to draw another mount, yet another Stone Spine Mountains. That was 3 times this game. And like the way I see it right now, like I'm sort of just hoping for this shape, because I know this is a shape that comes up. I would love to just fill that in with the proper shape. This is also a shape. This is a shape, but we won't be able to get twice. So this is like where the big decision making comes in. I have an idea though. I think we take this mountain. We place this mountain right here. We immediately get a coin and we spend it right away. And we do intimidate. No, not intimidate. Cure wounds. Oh, we can't use cure wounds on mountains. Sorry. We'll use it on the next card. That's fine. Because it says fill it with an available terrain type, and you can't use mountains twice. That would be nuts, wouldn't it? I was like, what am I gonna draw? So we'll use. Oh my God, we can't do this either. Giant Troll Ravage. After scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So you would get -1, then you would destroy the space. Doesn't help now, but we're gonna start in the, it looks like upper right corner. And it's gonna work its way all the way around our map. So we can't draw the troll here or here, so we go all the way around. And we have to draw it here. If you can't draw a monster, you avoid it entirely. Like, you don't need to draw it. So, hope that helps. Man, that's 2 times in a row we weren't able to get cure wounds. Yours fits? Okay. I'm actually surprised by that. Both of our maps have to be crazy filled, right? This is a wild game. If it was counterclockwise, it would have fit in a perfect gap, but not. Oh God damn it. So it's in the open. Oh well, another very helpful card. Kethra's Gates. You can fill in that slime, draw 2 1/1 monsters. Just a thought. What do I want to do here? This would be the best place to do cure wounds, because it's every available terrain. And I know it's not going to matter, but we are going to use cure wounds here. So we'll draw houses. We'll spend a coin to do cure wounds. I made the mistake in previous round counting. Oh, no worries, dude. Just add your points up, whatever you think they are. Like, you should have gotten more points. Make sure you fix that. Another rules question. Can we use cure wounds on Kethra's Gates? I don't see why not. It's not going to affect my score at all, but we're drawing an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster shape. And we're placing it right here. Now this is 16 more points, which is absurd. But that's why I drew the monster there. Less points? Alright, well then we didn't hear it. Come on. Still on 0, dude. We've drawn 3 things. And we're at 0 out of 6. This is crazy. Has anyone ever had a game like this? Our board is so filled. Keep your points for sure, buddy. Timber Grove. Man, that is hard to see. But it is Timber Grove. It's trees only. I mean, look at our map. Where are we supposed to draw this? It has to be completely above or below ground. We take the bigger shape here. No, we take the coin, right? Yeah, we're gonna take the coin. We're gonna draw trees up here. You have a space for that? Well, that's good. I mean, I have a space for it too. I have multiple spaces. I just don't know where to put them. I'm taking the coin and I'm going here. Doesn't do anything for points for us, but gives us a coin for the smaller shape, and that's it. So we'll flip here. We're on 3. Oh, there's the one I needed. No, that was the one I was so worried about that would come up. This is where another rules question for me comes in. Like, kind of how you said, the shapes split up like that, right? For Wildwood Garden. So could we draw the smaller shape above ground and the lower shape, the bigger shape below ground, the smaller shape above ground? I don't know if I ever got this coin either. Safe to assume I did, though. I would say the whole thing has to be above or below ground, right? Right? It's technically 2 different shapes, but yeah, that whole thing has to be above or below ground. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we take farms. It doesn't matter what we take. We just can't. We have to keep going until we can't fill that anymore. So let's do farms. And we'll do farms here. This is hopefully our last shape above ground, though. And there's still 3 time. So this is going above ground. Right like that, and I swear 1, 2, 3, that's it. So we're still only halfway through the season, which is crazy. With 3 time left, we flip, we get Hillside Terrace. That eats up a lot of time. Now, if you can't draw this, which I doubt you can, it's going to be a 1x1 of any terrain, which is big for us, dude. It's big. 1 by 1 any. It just doesn't matter. We take houses, but it doesn't affect anything. We go house. And we draw it here because we can't fit it, right? Boop. Just right there. You'll take a 1 by 1. I do almost have the bottom completely filled. I need 2 shapes. Oh! My chair almost broke from my fat ass. Yo, if we get... Well, we're only going to get 1 more card, most likely. But if we were able to get 2 more cards that I couldn't fit, I would have filled the whole bottom, which is huge. But yeah, let's see what happens here. So it's 4, 5. Yeah, this is gonna end it. So, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, bro. This is the perfect shape for me. It is like 1,000,000 points, dude. This is gonna be absurd. How freaking lucky am I, dude? I don't remember ever getting that coin either, dude. I might be just like totally neglecting myself on coins, but that's okay. We are racking points, dude. We get a coin there. I don't know if I ever got that coin, but you know what, dude? Who cares? Oh my god, it's huge, bro. We filled the whole bottom of our map. Obscene amount of points. But that's the final card. We're going to score DNA. Caravansary in the Pit. Hopefully that final card helped you. You got 12 row and column. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. How do I count this? I mean, this is just every row and column, isn't it? We'll score D first, so this is going to be a lot of points. So, and we're only losing 20 for it, which is crazy. So we get 8 points for each complete row or column. We got them all. So 1, 2, 3. Well, it's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times 8. Let me get my calculator out. 152 for D. That's easily the most I've ever scored on the pit. I didn't think it was possible. And then for A, we also have a massive amount of points for A. Caravansary. We do coins and monsters real quick. It's coins is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. And we have -1 for monsters, 2, -2, -3. -1, 2, 3 for monsters. And then for A, this is all one cluster, which is absurd, dude. The only time it breaks is what doesn't break. I mean, I think we nailed it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no. Yeah, 22. That's the most you can get. Look at this caravansary, dude. This went across from column to column, or corner to corner, so we get 22, which is the max, if I'm not mistaken here. This is all, even though the above and below ground doesn't mean it's not a cluster. I do remember that rule, so that's 22. So that's the max you can get, I think, for caravansary. Holy hell. Somehow have to add this up. 179 for the last season. Uh, 307. 307 minus all of the scoring cards, which are that's 40, 50, 60, 77, 230. See, you weren't far behind me, dude. That's big. 215. Solo score equals, that's almost like 100-point difference. Oh, you're saying you didn't do the subtraction. You do the subtraction in multiplayer as well, I believe. It just doesn't change anything, really. How massive of a... That's hands down highest score I've ever gotten. My god, I keep burping. 230, dude. Yeah, that was crazy. Do you want to try the backside? I'll try to go faster. Because you draw your own door on the backside, which is crazy. Dude, 230 points. 307 before subtraction. Yeah, that's that is the highest score I've ever gotten. I don't think it gets much higher than that. Oh no, look at my stamps, dude. They go through the paper like that. Am I gonna be able to use this? Yo, not cool, guys. That ain't cool. I might have to break off a new one. That doesn't... I don't like that, if I'm honest, about the... I don't like that about the stamps. I got time for one more if I could do it quick, right? Why was there 5? Maybe I did mess up. Maybe I put an extra monster and hero in there. That or I just missed the one, right? At any rate, I'm gonna make sure there's no monsters, no heroes, add one, shuffle one, flip the scoring cards around. Unless you want to keep the same scoring cards. It's up to you. The other scoring card's weird. Because they're all different. There's 3 different ones. Same scoring cards, new scoring cards. Let me get a new sheet too. New skill cards for sure. Two of my favorite. Two of my favorite skill cards. Do you want new scorecards or whatever? Or do you want to keep the same scoring cards? I'm sort of bummed out about my mean, honestly, it looks really good, but the fact that you can only use one side, you want to use the same ones? It's up to you. I'm letting you call it. Like, we'd leave the scoring cards, right? Or do I just shuffle them and draw some new ones? Because there's 3 that come with this expansion, so there's like the pit. First, pick your let's go with the same ones. Okay, we'll leave that like that, but we have some new skill cards that I already put out. So those are the skill cards. And then I'm going to add one monster, one hero now. And we'll start to shuffle the deck. Now, before you do anything else, you need to pick where you want to draw your door on your map. I'm gonna try to go faster here too. I know I'm probably going slow as shit. Sorry. But where do we want to put our door? Let's just put it right next to we'll choose this spot. Actually, let's go right above this mountain. That's my door. Doesn't get much better than that, to be honest. So if you've drawn your door, I'm ready. Maybe we should just give you a minute to catch up. I don't know. Wait, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, you're ready. I'm ready. Let's flip a card. I'm gonna try to go faster. We have pasture. Okay, so we want to get this somewhere on our paper, and that we can eventually get water next to it, right? And we'll take a coin for sure. Dobrik of Lorkheim. He sounds... He attacks quite a strange pattern. Strange attack pattern, right? I feel like we want to get him attacking in a way that he'll actually kill stuff, right? So let's put him like right next to the... We'll just put him there next to the farm. And then he attacks above, below, beside. And of course in this farm space, but there's no need to put it that there really. So that's his attack pattern. We're at 1 of 8. Now remember, this zombie plague needs to go so that it touches your door. So we're gonna start in the upper left. And we actually go counterclockwise for this, which is crazy. So we're going like this. First legal space is an attacked space. That's perfect, right? We actually planned that perfect. So lucky. It's right here. That's the zombie destroyed immediately. Let me know if I'm going too fast, too slow. But yeah, we got super lucky there. Woodlands Crossroads is the next one. This puts us on 3 out of 8. You're not that lucky. Well, Caravansary comes up. It's Woodland Crossroads. Houses or trees? I think we just go houses here. Totally just starting off our caravansary. We neglect the coin there. Neglect the coin. For reasons I think later on will be explained. So that's 3. Oh, another big time card. So Mangrove Swamp. This is 5 out of 8. So we have water and trees. So we do that there. Okay, that's 5. Let's flip. Here's 6. We get settlement. That's our settlement. One line for the pit, done. Okay, good move, good move. Do I need to show the time? You trust me. 246. Can I just do this? Frontier dwelling. Oh, that's big. That's big indeed. I forgot a coin. So I should have gotten a coin for surrounding that mountain. Because my other coin is from this pasture, so 2 coins. I definitely forget mountain coins a lot. Frontier dwelling. Where do I put this? This has to be some... I mean, caravansary could be big this round. You're looking at 5 points versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of the same either way, but I want to really make sure caravansary works out. So we are taking houses here. That's the final card. We score A. $15 for A. 2 coins. No monsters. We score B. We have 2 points for B. So we just have this water, this farm, 1, 2. So 19 total for the first season. You got 13. It's pretty good. We do BC next. Yo, if your zombie wasn't covered, after you score each season, you draw a zombie in each empty space adjacent to a zombie. Dobrik of Lorkeem comes out. We'll add a new monster, new hero. So the zombie will spread like a zombie plague would spread. And it's after scoring. So I don't know. Hopefully you got that down. You're good. My whole map will be zombies. Well, you have to make sure that it was attached to your gate. It's not like you draw it in the corner of your map. And it's only once after scoring each season, so there could only be a max of 3 zombies. Yeah, 3, 4 zombies, that's it. You understand the zombie situation, right? I can get rid of it. Oh, I see. It could next round. It could be 6 zombies. You're actually right. Well, here's a chance, bro, to destroy them. With Plex the Tyrant. This was a promo card. Very strange. Flex the Tyrant. We put Plex right here. And he attacks upward. So his is like this. Nice, you cut off the zombie herd. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, Plex the Tyrant is one of the most useful. Well, we just bumped the green screen camera a little bit. Okay, next card. Settlement. Jeez, that's our second one, huh? We do houses. We have to do houses, so let's do houses. We can't haggle yet. Knowledge is huge, so is search. I feel like there's no reason not to use either of those. Just like, how far can I really stretch? I think we're just gonna put it here. Do we go search? No. Not yet. I feel like we're gonna have a better opportunity, right? So we don't take a coin there. We're at 1 out of 7. You're still here just lurking. Why don't you print out a map and play, bro? Yo, another thing of houses? That seems crazy. I don't know, dude. We go houses again, man. This is gonna be crazy houses, I'm telling you. We use search here as well. And we get a coin. Three out of 7. There it is. Stone Spine Mountains. That's a good card. We take this mountain. Place it right here. free of charge, free of charge. Followed by a Kethra's Gates. Interesting. Let's take farms. Put a farm here. Get a coin for surrounding our own mountain. So yeah, you can only use one skill card per season. Sometimes I forget that. But that is why I write them down, like what I used. So I use search here, so I can't use any more. And search is free. You just add one shape. Still sitting on 3 of 7. We flip again. No shot, bro. Basilisk Stare. We seem to have prepared perfectly for this. Basilisk Stare goes clockwise, starts in the bottom left. And at the end of scoring, it's actually -2. During scoring, lose 2 reputation stars for each empty space adjacent to the basilisk instead of 1. Did the music stop? Whoopsie-doo! Alright, basilisk there. You got it, buddy. Let's flip. That's still sitting on 3 out of 7. Absurd. Hillside Terrace. We're gonna go farms. We can't be taking no minus 4 points, right? So let's fill this in. We're on 5 out of 7. Cards are getting ridiculous. This gives us 6. We have a lagoon here. We take the big shape again. No coin. We could draw both options, but I don't think that's worth it yet. We need those coins. That's still only 6, guys. Look at all the cards, too. Plex the Tyrant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we flip yet another card. Finally hitting 7, we get Timber Grove. So for Timber Grove, same scoring cards is so fun. I feel like we should start to at least fill out. We'll get another coin too. I think we should start to at least fill out some pit points. because it's going to be the end of summer already, so we'll be scoring pit next time. We'll take this, get our first 8, first 16 here for pit. Got rid of your zombies, good shit. So we'll get a coin there. Just a friendly reminder to use the skill cards as well, as much as you can, because they are free. Knowledge, you can draw houses instead of one of the available terrains, so that could be big. Don't forget Basilisk Stare, guys. So Basilisk Stare is going to be -2 for each empty space adjacent. And you got rid of your zombies, so I don't need to pull those up. 7 points. Okay, let me score mine real quick. We're gonna do B and C. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get 8 for B. We have 5 coins, -0 for monsters, and on C we get 1. This is the only surrounded. What's 8 and 6 is 14, right? We got 14 as well. Oh, you got 7? We added a monster and a hero. We're gonna shuffle this up. Yo, I bet you're banking on the pit though, right? I mean, aren't we all? Fill out that bottom, dude. That's all you can do. Fill out that bottom. You know the points are coming. Who cares about the measly A, B, C, D, right? Trying to? Okay. Alright, well, we are on fall already. This game is going by very fast. So, cut the deck. Shuffle, shuffle. We're gonna start flipping here. So, fall is also 7 time. We score C and D. We'll flip our first card. A is nice. You like Caravansary. But indeed, it's a little change. It's just little change, yeah. I feel that too, because I went in a weird direction, you know what I mean? Like I started here and kind of went like this, and now it's hard for me to get over and up, right? See, the top here, that's where the top of your map could come in big. But you don't want to draw upstairs, do you? You don't want to draw upstairs. Alright, Giant Troll Ravage. So we are going to start top right. Looks like we go clockwise. Unfortunately, it could be drawn right away. Because you can go like this from the door up here and over. It fits, right? Isn't that right? What about mine? Mine literally goes right here, right? Because you can draw a line from the door and go up and over. I just cleared all the monster. Oh, because of your attack patterns? That's nice. That must be nice. I think, yeah, so you can go, like, from the door, we can go down, right, over, and then directly up and into these 3 spaces. Yes, it has to be connected to the door. The line is just showing you above and below ground. It doesn't mean you can't go through the door or whatever. If that makes any sense to you whatsoever. You need to move the troll. Go ahead, man. We just drew it. So if you drew it in the wrong spot, just fix it. Mine's going right here. And only one of the spots is getting attacked by Plex. Or not by Plex, by this guy. Strangely enough. This one got destroyed immediately by a hero. Yeah, you can move your troll, dude. No worries, no worries. It's the first card to fall, so. Just let me know when you have moved said troll. And we can start flipping again. Your heroes are at the gate doing nothing? Well, the attack patterns still matter, right? Like, the attack pattern... I should pay them more. The attack patterns are still relevant. Like, you don't have to... If you draw an attack pattern and then a future monster comes, the attack still attacks them. So like if I swing my sword and then 10 minutes later someone walks in front of me, they're still dead. That's how the heroes work in this game. Oh my god, we could get a coin here, but I feel like we should stick to below the map. Let's just put this here. I feel like we're gonna have time to fill this in, I hope. We go there. So we get a monster and a mountain to start. Then we have Woodland Crossroads. So we've got an opportunity here, I feel, to start working our way across the old map. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. We gotta get a big caravansary. That'll give us a coin. Uh, 4 points out of 7. Frontier Dwelling. Man, this is a lot of... A lot of houses, huh? I mean, do we just go massive village? Like, we don't score that until the end of the game, but I feel like it is going to grow one column. It's like 1 point now, or... Sorry, 1 point later. Actually, let's take caravansary coins right now. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that gives us like a way to work this way, I guess, with it. Man, a lot of houses. We're on 4 out of 7. This will be 5, so this is pasture. We have been waiting for this, I believe. And we take that bigger shape and we do farms. Well, we have to do farms, but you know what I'm saying. We could go both options with haggle. Actually, let's do search. That was a big mistake. I thought we were still scoring B. We're not. But everyone knows what we're really going for is just the points. Did I not take that coin either? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. I do miss the coins a lot, dude. You can see how much I miss the coins. 2, 4, 5. Oh, we wrap it up with Mangrove Swamp 6 and 7. And yes, it is most definitely time to start filling in some trees here. We do score D, C, and D, so let's do trees. Let's go like this. Alright, that wraps up fall. So we'll score C first. Hopefully you're good on the Mangrove Swamp. 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to score C. We didn't really do anything here. I think we just get 1 again. Eight coins. -3 for monsters. Obi-Wan Shinobi, what's going on, my man? How we doing today? Yeah, we get 1 point for this tree tower. And then, like I said, 8 coins. And then -3 for monsters. And then we scored D. So D again is the pit. So it's going to be each row and column that's filled underneath that line. So, underground. Earn 8 reputation stars for each complete row or complete column of filled spaces below the ground. So we do have at least a few of those. Let's see. And I know I did this for that. So we got 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 32. That's 41. 38 points. $38 total, yes? See, you got 66. There you go. Way to go. My man. Okay, we are on to the final season, dude. It's 6th time. We scored D and A. Okay, so that's gonna be the pit again, and then caravansary again. And then we'll get rid of this troll. Oh, once again, do not forget, after scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So we will do that now. This is our troll. We destroy this space. You have 6 rows and columns. Good, man. Good job. I only had 4. Don't forget the giant troll ravage, by the way. After scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. And then we will put him aside. We'll add a new monster, new hero. We'll shuffle the deck. We'll start drawing cards. I gotta get these ink pads away, man. They're drying up. Ravage done. Giant troll ravage done. Love to see it. Dude, these skill cards, how do you feel about these skill cards? I feel like they're so good. Search, knowledge, and haggle. Hopefully you have them available to you. So I was playing with Goblin the other day, and like, I don't think it was fair because he didn't own the cards. But I try to like mention when a good time to use them would be. Man, we are just getting hammered with monsters this game, dude. Gorgon Gaze, right off jump. You have both the skill expansions. That's perfect. So you have the cards in front of you, I hope. I feel like that's only fair that way. Okay, Gorgon Gaze. After drawing the Gorgon, destroy an adjacent non-mountain space. I need to look for new monsters and the mountain card. It's called Architect's Mini Expansion. Comes with 4 cards. Comes with a new directional scoring card called Jail's Advice. You get a point for each terrain type adjacent to each mountain. So that's why the mountain card is added in there, so you can get more points. Pretty cool, I thought. So Gorgon Gaze, we're going to start bottom right corner. I know that's hard to see with the glare, but bottom right corner, and we can draw it immediately right here because this will connect back to our door. So it just goes right there, and then we destroy a non-mountain space. That gives us a coin too. Pretty cool. Where should we destroy? Like right here? You're lucky, I think. I need to circle all the way in. I drew that tree, and that's what's connecting it completely to the whole thing. So, yes, that is very lucky. Make sure you destroy a space after you draw it. An adjacent space. And then we have a Stone Spine Mountains card, which that is extremely rare to get one in each season. Am I right? That's one in each season? Or is this our third? You can't draw it? Oh my god, I need to see your paper. Come on, there has to be a space. But you would be right. It is 3 separate things, so I could see it being hard to draw. So, just don't draw it if you can't. I know where we're putting this mountain. It's going right down here. One moment. Yeah, no worries. Take your time, buddy. The Gorgon Gaze could be sketch. I'll pull it back up for you too. You posted it in Discord. All right, let's see. So we start in the bottom right. Okay, so like dead center of your map, you would get a coin for getting the center mountain. You draw one there, one below your next to your farm, and then one under your destroyed space next to the troll, and you would get a coin for that. That's where the Gorgon Gaze would go. And then you'd be able to destroy a space next to the Gorgon Gaze immediately. So. Yes, next to the middle mountain, connects to the destroyed space. Yes, that's what I saw. And then don't forget, you immediately get to destroy a non-mountain space adjacent to the Gorgon Gaze right after drawing it. So. That, you had to almost work all the way to the center of your board to get that, though. The destroyed space gets you a column. Perfect, dude. You love to see it. So far, we've had Gorgon Gaze. Did you draw the mountain space next? Because Gorgon Gaze was first, right? And then mountain space. Did you get this one yet? Just want to make sure you're caught up, because this will probably get you another column. Non-mountain isn't an empty space, I guess. Right, so you could destroy a monster, but it has to be adjacent to the Gorgon. You can't destroy the Gorgon, but you can destroy like one of your already drawn terrains. It just says destroy any non-mountain space adjacent to the Gorgon Gaze. Yeah. You said the destroyed space got you a column, and then we pulled Stone Spine Mountains after that. So just let me know when you're caught up. I'm here. Okay. Wildwood Garden is next. Oh, it appears I destroyed the wrong space, because I would have been able to just plink that right there, but now I can't. This is a tough one for me. We are going to use search, though. So search is free and you just add a space. So it doesn't matter what we do. If we do farms, I guess we'll do farms. We could do trees. It just doesn't make a difference. So we're gonna do like this. Yes, the Gorgon Gaze can destroy an empty space. Yeah, 100%. That's what I thought. I said that. It's just an adjacent non-mountain space. I'm saying it like it doesn't have to be an empty space. You can use it to destroy your own terrain as well, if need be. Like if it was adjacent to another monster, you could destroy that too. And the question of the day is... I thought I answered that right. Hopefully it was clear to you. You can change your, where's Daisy? Still at the beach. She comes back tomorrow. So. She comes back tomorrow from the beach. She's gonna be super excited to see me. She hasn't seen me in like a week. Okay, you're good. We did search here. So that's 2. That's our first 2. So 2 out of 6. Oh my god, we're immediately jumping to 4 out of 6. Not good. Woodland Crossroads. Now, we can't fit this shape. We can't draw this shape, so we get a 1x1, correct? We want photos of Daisy in the beach. Let me ask my mom. There's a good chance they took them to the beach, but there's a lot of snow on the ground, so. You can't draw this either. Okay, so let's do 1x1 anything, any terrain. Hopefully that can expand your... I'm gonna take a coin here. The problem is we're not gonna get... We're really banking on like 1 or 2 really important cards that they may or may not come up. We're gonna go houses here. And we do get a coin for surrounding that mountain of our own. And I can't use any more skill cards. You'll use search with that. That gets you 2 pits. Yeah, that's actually smart. Because if you use search, I don't think it matters, but search says fill it with an available terrain. Or fill it with the same terrain. So you just have to draw 2 of the same. Assuming you went houses. It's the only thing we score, right? I already used search, so I can't use it again. Moving on. So... this could potentially be our last card. You went forest, okay. Oh my god, huge. We've got to make a decision here though. We just did not do as well as last game. We're only going to get 8 points from this. Man, we should have held on to search. Yeah, we don't have the... Oh, it's only 5 out of 6 though. It's only 5 out of 6 though. Yeah, I bet you like that shape. Your A is already maxed out. Damn, good job. Okay, I think you won this one. I don't know where I want to put this, man. If you look, Hillside Terrace, I could fit that 2 places, technically. So here, and that's kind of the card I want next. Not saying we're going to get it, I'm just trying to decide what's best for this. Honestly, right here, we get a coin and 1 less minus, plus 8. So let's take the coin. 1 less minus, and 8 points for the up and down there. Make sure I fill in the freaking coin, right? Because we're gonna need all the points we can get here if we're gonna win the webmaster. This is 5 out of 6. And there it is, the final card, 6 out of 6. With pasture. Now I think the bigger shape is more relevant here, but it just doesn't help us, dude. It just simply doesn't help us. It can only go 1 spot. I mean, I guess it gets us 16, so let's take it. We take the bigger shape, we go here. 16 and then -1 for monsters. Yep. That's a wrap. Worst card? You can't do that? You can't do 2 1x1s? Or you can't do the big one? So yeah, we're gonna score this. If you guys are ready, we're ready. I'm ready. Anything crazy about the scoring stuff? Like, you already filled in your slimes, your Gorgon Gaze. We ended up getting all the monsters again that time, so only 1 point. Was hoping for 8 points. Okay. Let's do the scoring. We do D first. Okay, so on pit, it's going to be each row and column of filled spaces below the ground. So we'll start with the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do rows 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 88 for D. I think it's just 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11. So 88. You got 13 lines? Crazy. Alright. Well, we know you capped out your caravansary, so you probably won this one. But how many coins do I have? I have a lot of coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. Monsters is -1, 2. And for A we get, now this is its own cluster here, so not that it matters, but this is all one cluster. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, so we do 88 plus 27. -2 is 113 for winter. 113 plus 38 plus 14 plus 19 equals 184 minus, what was the total? 77. We have 40 here, 50, 60, 77. So still over 100. We got 107 total. You got 144, so you get the W. Congratulations on the win. That was a good game. I am curious though, where did you draw your door? I need to look back on Discord. Okay, so right to the right of the mountain. Well, this was a good game, man. 1-1. Some really high scores. I mean, this other game here, this is my highest I've ever scored on the other side of this map. 200 plus points. That's absurd. Really good game. Thanks for playing. Let's get a raid going. Highest you've ever seen? Definitely the highest I've ever seen also. 200 something, right? $230, only 200 points above legendary cartographer. I mean, that's just legendary tabletop for you. Just absolutely crushed it. Who do we want to raid? Does it matter? Yeah, you should print them out because the next one we're gonna do is actually Frozen Expanse. So that's map pack 4. It does have some special cards, a couple special monsters, special heroes that get added. Yeah, so we'll be doing 4, map pack 4, then 5, then 6. I have all the map packs. So all you would need to do is print some maps. Print the maps. Chair game. Who are we raiding today, man? What's going on? It doesn't seem like there's anyone. I gotta get something to eat, man. I'm starving. This was fun though, man. This was good. He says wait. Patiently waiting. Oh shit, I gotta put these away, dude. These are these ink pads, I would imagine these just dry out, right? They dry out and you can no longer use them. What do you guys think about the ink pads and the stamps? I mean, I'm super pissed that it bleeds through the paper, because I am a big fan of using both sides. I mean, look at that. Hopeless Diplodocus is online? I didn't see. Let me see. Okay, we're definitely gonna raid. They will dry out, but you think it looks cool? If you let the pads dry out, they won't go through that easy. Oh. So maybe there's a benefit to it. Okay, we're raiding Hopeless Diplodocus, so let's go. When you get home, you'll send a pic of what it goes. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're raiding Hopeless Diplodocus. Yo, voice of an angel, just tell me if I'm wrong.